All right, for those of you that are downloading the PDF form because you don't have a computer system and you're wanting to put my designs on your quilt, this is another way to do it as well. You take the PDF, you also mark your start and your stop, then you put it under your sewing machine. Your sewing machine is not threaded, there's no thread, and you want to use a needle that has a little bit of a larger hole. And what we're going to do is we're just going to follow the lines, and you don't want those holes real close together, so make your stitches kind of large. Okay, and we don't want to backtrack here, so we'll just, and this is a backtracking pattern, not all of them are. And then we're going to just repeat this technique all the way down through the pattern. The machine seems a little touchy today. So what we're doing here is we're creating holes in the design for the Pounce chalk to go through. Okay, and we could come right to the very end to the exact stopping point, and we've got all the holes stitched into this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to line it up where we want it on our quilt, and we're going to take our Pounce chalk. And the reason why it's called Pounce chalk is because you pounce it like, you give it that a little bit, pounce it so that you get the chalk up in the pad, and then you might want to pin this on here so it doesn't slide on you. So we're not going to pound this on here, we're going to swipe it on. Just swipe it on, make sure you get into those little grooves pretty nicely all over the quilt. And I'm just going to lift it up and peek, and there you have it. And now you just put it under the sewing machine and you just stitch it out. Now that you have it pounced out, what you're going to do is you're going to put it under your machine and you're going to follow the lines by stitching it out. Once you've got it stitched out, you're going to stop at your stop point. Then you're going to take your start point from your PDF that's already got the holes in it, and you're going to line it up, making sure that it's nice and straight on your quilt. Pin it to your quilt, and then stitch the second section of it. And you will do this all the way through the width of your quilt until you get one row finished. After one row is finished, then what you're going to do is you're going to line it up. You'll line it up this to this. You might want to cut some of this paper off here so that you make sure you get it close enough, and do the same thing all the way down the length of your fabric, doing row after row after row.